Richa.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Richa. Good afternoon, Richa.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, both is fine, Richa. Anyway, it's okay. Good morning भी हो सकता है आपके लिए. अरे वाह, nice. Very good setup. मुझे लगा ऐसा नहीं एकदम बाल वाल भी एकदम formal obedient student बन के आए हो आप. Very nice.
Thank
हाँ?
you, sir.
Yes.
Hmm.
Welcome, Richa. So all well, Richa? सब ठीक है घर
Yes,
में?
sir. Hi,
Yeah.
sir.
So you
How
put up
about
in
you?
yeah, all we are all fine, But
Hmm.
obviously there are so many things around, so
Yeah.
uh, जितना हो सके. Well, Richa, where you put up, by the way?
Sir, I'm from Pune, Maharashtra.
Oh, Pune se hua. Very
Yeah.
nice. And though, I mean, the Pune was the one of the leading city in second phase.
Yes, it is currently the most number of COVID cases here in Pune.
Because it's from starting it was the leading, so
Yes,
obviously
yeah.
a lot of things was there in Pune. In fact, more than Bombay. Bombay is highlighted, but Pune,
Yeah.
पूरा Bombay के
Pune
आगे ना
has
Pune.
a lot of cases.
Yes, 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 yes. Well, Richa, who is more responsible for this? Common people or government?
Sir, according to me, common people here, at least in Pune, they were not taking precautions, especially social distancing and everything that we were advised to. So we play equal hands. Like even public is responsible for the exponential rise in cases.
Well, so looking at last 3 months, how responsible you are? What all you things you did which you should not?
I've mostly been at my home, so I'm avoiding social gatherings as much as I can. But
I'm not asking what you did the best. I'm asking what you did. You should not do it. Now you are realizing it. अच्छा ये तो नहीं करना था
hmm,
मुझे. Maybe this was also contributed to
hmm,
increase the number. Maybe a very little, but
yes,
it is.
yes.
So I
The
would like
only
to know that side of it.
Mhm. Yes, sir. Sir, the only time when I went out was because I was shifting my home here only in Pune. So that was the time where I came in contact with more number of people. Otherwise, I've been at my home and I've been doing all the lectures
Shifting your
online.
room was the one of the thing you think you should avoid or maybe थोड़ा अच्छे से
Hmm.
करना था that also.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
you do not stay with family or studying there, Richa?
I stay with my family.
Okay, okay. So the
Yes,
whole
sir.
family was shifting at new place.
Yes, yes,
That's all.
yes, sir.
All right. Richa, MFM, right? Or MFT? MFM कर रहे हो ना?
MFM, MFM.
MFM. So very universal question. Why MFM?
Why?
Frequently asked question this is.
Yes, sir. I am actually interested, I'm passionate about the fashion industry, and I became interested in the business and marketing during my second year project. I was in this project and we had to generate sponsorship. So we talked to several individuals ranging from local shop owners to HR managers. So this sparked my interest in business and management. I started looking more about sales and marketing. After that, I also did my internship with Urban Clap. So there I was in the role of business development, and I completed and exceeded my sales target that was assigned to me. That is like more than 300 conversions a month. So this way, I started getting more interested in this field, and now I feel like it was the right time to combine my passion for fashion industry with my managerial traits. So I was looking for this course, and thank you. Thank you for being here.
Well, could you please talk about your education background?
Sir, I'll be graduating with a degree of bachelor's in mechanical engineering this year. And I've done my schoolings from Pune itself, from CBSE board with an aggregate of 90% in both 10th and 12th.
All right, all right, all right. Well, when you talk about the ability of the leading or handling, I mean, going into social platform and asking
Hmm.
the people for an investment or maybe for sponsorship for an
Hmm.
event and all,
Hmm.
Richa.
Hmm.
So how you see yourself before that and after that, like, after all these things, like, I'm not
Yes.
talking about the success, small success. I'm talking about the entire journey.
Mm-hmm.
Once it's get over now, you are about to, I
Hmm.
mean, you have completed your course and you're doing it right now.
Okay, fashion management.
No, I mean, आपने जो इंजीनियरिंग था वो कर लिया या आप कर रहे हो अभी? बैचलर
इंजीनियरिंग इस साल मतलब 2-3 महीनों में
कंप्लीट हो
हाँ
जाएगा.
इट
So
इट इट
the
विल गेट कंप्लीटेड.
yeah, so my question is the journey which you have in college to school outside the
हम्म
academic process based learning, which
हम्म.
you have learned from the
Yes.
street vendor or maybe
हम्म.
companies and all though. So before that exposure and after that exposure, how you see yourself? क्या सीखा आपने उससे?
Sir, this is a very interesting question. Before I was familiar to this, going out and talking to new people, and I was, I believe I was not able to sell myself. It was one weakness I had because I had a belief that you should not be bragging about yourself, which was holding me back, and I wasn't able to talk to people and sell or do a pitch or sell anything that I had to say. So I learned that I am more comfortable in talking to people now than I was before. So that
That
is the
I
one
can,
thing I, yes.
yeah, that's true. That's a very honest opinion. Like, we can see that.
Yes.
Well, in terms of MFM, which field you want to work post your course? I mean, after your course, sorry.
After my course, I want to start with basics because I'm not from the fashion background. So it could involve anything from retail or and I'd like to gradually move on to e-commerce and technological stuff.
E-commerce and technological meaning is UI UX.
Uh, like how AI can be inculcated in e-commerce and
Inculcate. Okay.
yes,
So being an engineer, all this thing will be
yes,
extra for
yes.
you. So why didn't you
Hmm.
apply for MDes then?
Master of designing.
Yeah.
I feel like I have the creative blend, but I'm more interested in knowing the businesses and working on the fashion product, selling the product, than designing or research. I'm more inclined to the managerial stuff about the fashion industry.
Okay. Very nice, Richa. Very satisfactory answers are. I would like to Awad sir to ask some question, right?
Thank you,
Awad
sir.
sir, could
Thank
you
you so
please?
much, sir. Thank you. Hi, Richa. Very good afternoon. How are you doing?
Good afternoon, sir. I'm doing great.
Richa, what do you think how the post-pandemic situation of GDP will be? What do you expect as an textile design will be doing?
Textile industry, I think there are in the pandemic period, the
Hmm.
consumer behavior has changed. Like we are more focused on sustainability, and the demand for fast fashion has reduced. So
Hmm.
I think sustainability will be a major, and slow fashion will be a major driving factor for the textile industry, and it would contribute in a better way, and I think GDP will go down because the demand has been less, and we'll have to come with new techniques to sell the product and pave the way for sustainability.
Any two brands of ethnic you like the most?
Sir, recently I've been liking thrift shops, like startups a lot. I've also worked with Greeny News, so it would be one startup that I like. Um, and other than that, I think I was reading about Poshmark, how it promotes sustainability. So these are the two brands.
Postmark product range, could you please tell me?
It provides everything from dresses and to all these categories that fashion provides.
What do you mean categories fashion provide? Matlab, what all category?
Poshmark, it has
No, now it's
luxury
not about
products.
Postmark. I'm talking about fashion category means under the fashion, what all
Acha.
category comes?
Like innerwear, outerwear, from in outerwear, like in women's section, tops, pants, accessories. that involves. Do you want me to segregate them more?
No, that's fine. But so when you talk about the brands and their product range, so product range start with in category men's, women's,
हाँ,
kids,
men's, women's,
right?
kids
Then
wear.
in men's,
Yes.
women's, kids में वो brand कौन सा करता है? So you cannot say
Active
all.
wear and normal wear.
If you will say all, that means in general. And the none
Yes.
of the brand is doing the all. There are very few, like I can name it. There are some of the 1,000 crore brand which works, but most of the brand they work in a certain category, है ना?
Yes, sir.
और जब कोई भी सस्टेनेबल ब्रांड होता है तो दे आर वेरी स्पेसिफिक. फ्यूजन वेयर में काम करते हैं ना, आप जो ब्रांड की बात करो, दे आर
Yes,
वर्किंग
sir.
मोर इन
Traditional wear also.
हाँ. सो ट्रेडिशन का फ्यूजन ही हम क्रिएट करते हैं, तो वो दे कैन कीप अ प्राइस रेंज. देन if they will do
Yes.
pretty traditional, they cannot beat the local retail brands, right? So in
Yes,
general
sir.
वो फ्यूजन वेयर पे काम करते हैं. तो टॉक the brand positioning, right? I mean जो
Yes,
मार्केट
sir.
पोजीशनिंग करते हैं, क्या प्राइसिंग होता है.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what the question I think Awad sir want to know. I mean, from there, we like brand आप बोलो तो it should be like you should have a complete information about the brand. Only for liking it you could not say that the brand. कि मुझे पसंद है इसलिए मैं इस ब्रांड का बोलूंगा, है ना? At least you should know some of them. They when it started, क्या है, क्या product range है.
Yes,
Getting
sir.
it, Richa? Yeah.
Yes,
Awad
sir.
sir, you want to ask question or
Yeah.
feedback?
Yeah, I've got this last question, sir. Richa, can you let me know what courses they gonna ask you into the first year and second year in MFM?
Courses, I was reading the subjects. It involved consumer behavior, marketing, trend forecasting, merchandising, visual merchandising, e-commerce, all these subjects. And also it has very special position for entrepreneurship. It promotes entrepreneurship and summer internship, which is really what I'm looking forward to.
Good. That's all from my side. So the feedback from my side is that the advantages of yours is like the background you have chosen very good. The way you are setting, the posture you're taking, and the eye contact you have made, that's wonderful thing, and that makes you more edge over towards the students, right? The way you interacted also give the good attitude towards the knowledge of the product and things. I like the way you do it. Knowledge wise you're lacking somewhere, which sir will definitely give
Yes.
feedback. Work upon it, and that will improve your knowledge and
Yes.
numbers also on it.
Yes.
All the best to you.
Yeah, very
Thank you,
gorgeous.
sir.
Very gorgeous and pleasant, like although you have said the entire, but I think somehow light is bit lacking, and you may
Yes,
wear
sir.
some more brighter color because behind is it's a white.
Yes, sir.
So the day of interview, wear it something pretty contrast, darker color. If you wear it, will look very saddy, which is not in trend. And looking at spring, वो जाएगा
Yes,
नहीं,
sir.
So bring it some lighter.
White or
And
blue.
yes, I mean white you avoid because that will blend with your
That
wall.
would, yes.
Yes. So blue is ideally it is suitable for everywhere. This is
Yes,
also
sir.
the set of the blue only what you are wearing it right now.
Yeah, teal.
Yes. So, Richa, moving forward to the feedback side of it, I really like the way you have approach or the sensible towards the responsibility, society, leading. सारा अच्छा था, है ना? I mean, they all take here. Being an engineer, if you know this much about the design industry, that is more is okay. I mean, they are fine with this. Will not ask you question more than this related to this particular field, but थोड़ा brush up कर लो आप जहाँ तक कर सकते हो, because giving advice in last minute is very easy. ये कर लो, ऐसे कर लो, but that will again take lot of time. For me, it's easy to doing it same thing from so many years multiple time. तो अच्छा नहीं वो मुझे पता होगा, है ना? Practically and theoretically. पहली बार
सर आप
पहला
मुझे
दिन
बता दीजिए मतलब किन सारी चीजों पे पढ़ लूं, मैं पढ़ लूंगी इंटरव्यू से पहले.
हाँ, I see. You look very obedient उस मामले में. You love reading also, right?
Yeah, and I do मतलब प्रेशर में मैं ज्यादा अच्छे से काम कर लेती हूँ.
ज़्यादा अच्छे से काम handle करती हूँ. Yeah, that's that is also laughing. He is having that experience a lot. Handling a place where he is, it's very difficult. Pressure होता है थोड़ा, कई लोग होते हैं इसमें, Jack, like do they handle, and that's what the nation need today, like people who can handle it, pressure in all situation. Hope things will be fine soon. Well, Richa, आपको pressure लेके नहीं करना, but avoid the pressure, because if you will not, first thing you have to be healthy, energetic, same ऐसे ही पूरा है ना, खुश होके बैठना है पीआई के लिए, एकदम फ्रेश मोड में लगे जैसे आप आज लग रहे हो. सो अगर फ्रेशनेस के लिए मुझे मार्क्स देना हो तो यू विल बी इन टॉप, एंड देन 1 or 2 एक दो लोग याद आ रहे हैं, राइट? So continuously taking feedback or talking about the subjects and also you maintain the same gesture, same smile और ऐसे ही है. तो बहुत अच्छा आपने रखा है. Try to keep the same energy level. This is most important things in compare to reading anything new. ऐसा नहीं बहुत पढ़ लिया और पीआई के दिन आंखें नहीं खुल रही आपकी, है ना? तो उससे बेटर है जो आप इस पे काम करिए. Apart from that, a bit about Indian retail, export, e-commerce. Then the BOP, थोड़ा ट्रेड, क्योंकि आप एमएफएम में जा रहे हो. मैं आपका जो सब्जेक्ट है कॉलेज का उसी के हिसाब से बता रहा हूँ. और बाइंग हाउस. तो दिस 4-5 थिंग्स इफ यू विल रीड अ बिट, जितना आप कर सकते हो, दैट इज मोर देन इनफ, यू नो. थोड़ा बहुत, और कोई ब्लॉग और बड़ा बड़ा स्टोरी और ब्रांड का हिस्ट्री निकाल के नहीं पढ़ना है. इन जनरल देखना है. इन जनरल थोड़ा सा स्कीमिंग मेथड, यू नो ना, वी जस्ट गो थ्रू. Highlight points are, you know, so just go through the highlight point. 1 or 2 line information is also enough. पूरा knowledge जानने का, I mean, expectation नहीं है आपसे. But try to use those terms. जो terms होता है, range, brand range, तो वो आपसे expected होता है. जैसे आप use कर रहे हो तो मतलब you should use anything like, you know, जैसे आपने बोला जो अब top है, तो top जो है अब फ्यूजन वेयर जैसे आपका ब्रांड बनाता है. यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट एथेनिक. एथेनिक वो नहीं बनाता है ना? तो हम उसके बारे में बात करेंगे, जो वो पर्टिकुलर टर्म्स क्या होता है ना? ऐसे जो है, दैट इज व्हाट वी आर सपोज्ड टू टेक केयर. सो दैट्स इट. ऑल द बेस्ट. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग and hope you are having a good time here with Pahal team, right?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Yeah. All the best. All the best.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.
And all the best for your PI.
Thank you, ma'am.